Cooper came to my hospital room. After hearing the news of my pregnancy, he smiled. He said, "Congratulations, Sarah, you're finally pregnant." But I noticed Cooper's smile was a bit forced. I grabbed his hand directly and asked, "Cooper, what's going on with you?" After my repeated questioning, Cooper revealed the reason. Last time, I angered a gang by helping someone. They threatened to harm Bella. Henry is in the military. I think he should have a way to handle it. Thinking of Cooper's tragic death in the previous life, I wanted to completely eliminate these vicious people. But I didn't have the ability to do it. I said, "Henry went on an urgent mission, he won't be back today." I saw a trace of guilt flash in Cooper's eyes. I understood he was afraid of causing me trouble. So, I quickly said, "Cooper, I'll call a few guards to escort you back first. That should scare them off. When Henry comes back, I'll have them arrest that group immediately to ensure the safety of you and Bella." Cooper grabbed my hand and said a heavy thank you. Watching him leave under the escort of the guards, my tense heart finally relaxed. However, early the next morning, the police said they had found Cooper's body. The police said, when Cooper was pulled from the river today, his body was covered in slash wounds. I said in shock, "How is that possible? I already met Cooper and even arranged for guards to escort him. How could those thugs make a move?" I still haven't accepted this reality. Immediately, Bella rushed in with swollen red eyes and grabbed me by the neck. "Sarah, Cooper came to you for help because he was in danger. Is this how you brushed him off? You killed him, leaving me a widow. The baby in my belly will be born without a father." She let go halfway through her words, crouched on the ground, and burst into tears. I collapsed weakly onto the bed, overwhelmed by a suffocating sense of panic. I panicked, thinking, I clearly didn't follow the voice of the child in my belly, so why did Cooper still die? Henry rushed over upon hearing the news and pulled me into his arms, comforting me, "Sarah, this is the killer's fault. You don't need to blame yourself. Right now, the most important thing is to take care of you and Bella. Both of you are carrying children." I held him tightly, as if clinging to my only support. I said, "Okay." I held back my tears, knowing the dead can't come back to life, and I couldn't stay negative any longer. After that, Henry was always very considerate to me and also brought Bella to our home to take care of her. Our lives gradually got back on track. But at this moment, my child's voice broke the silence. The child in my belly said, "Mom, Dad is being so nice to you only because his guilt from cheating is making him compensate. If you go to the army base now, you'll see Dad and Aunt Bella kissing." I clenched my fists, forcing myself to stay calm. In my previous life, I saw Henry as my only support. So, when I heard someone was interfering in our marriage, and that person was Bella, I stormed in angrily. As a result, the price was Henry being demoted. This time, I asked Henry in advance. He said there was a confidential meeting today. So, I absolutely can't disturb him again. So, I pretended not to hear and continued ironing Henry's uniform. When Henry came home, he hugged me and said, "During the meeting today, a subordinate's wife actually wanted to take him home for dinner." The general was so angry that he directly demoted him 3 ranks. He gave me a kiss and continued, "Honey, luckily you never caused me trouble. Having a wife like you, I'm truly lucky." After my rebirth, the first thing I did was replace all of my husband Declan Sullivan's underwear with black ones. In my previous life, my brother Emmett Nelson's wife Camila Carter had an affair behind his back. When I discovered the truth and told Emmett, Camila accused me first. Worse still, she somehow found 2 pairs of black underwear in my room that didn't belong to Declan. I tried to explain, but Declan slapped me across the face without hesitation and lashed out at me verbally. Emmett looked at me with hatred in his eyes. "I always knew you disliked Camila, ever since the day she married me. But I never imagined you'd be so disgusting as to bring your affair partner home and then accuse Camila." In the end, Emmett announced he was cutting ties with me, and Declan filed for divorce. In my despair, I walked out and was instantly killed by a truck. When I opened my eyes again, I had returned to the day Camila was having her affair at home. The sounds coming from the Second floor bedroom were like needles constantly piercing my nerves. I rubbed my throbbing temples, feeling the dull ache as I looked around the familiar scenes of the villa. I really had been reborn. I stared at the room upstairs where the intimate sounds were coming from, my eyes bloodshot. Damn Camila! She brought another man home, yet accused me. In my previous life, I had forgotten some company documents at home and called a taxi to retrieve them, only to accidentally witness Camila having an affair. I immediately called Emmett. But when he rushed back, Camila accused me first. I tried to explain, but she somehow found 2 pairs of black underwear in my room that didn't belong to Declan. Because of those 2 pairs of underwear, I was branded as the cheater. Emmett decided to cut ties with me, and Declan immediately filed for divorce. In my despair, I wandered out of the house in a daze, and was instantly killed by a truck. This time, I would make Camila pay. With this in mind, instead of foolishly calling Emmett like before, I went straight to the nearest supermarket and bought 2 pairs of men's black underwear. After my purchase, I returned to the villa. When I pushed open the door, Camila had just finished showering and was sitting on the sofa wrapped in a towel, watching TV. Seeing me, she was visibly startled. Emma, why are you home so early today? Usually, I would work at the company until 8 or 9, but today I was home before 6. Camila seemed flustered, especially when I stared directly at her neck. The reddish and purplish marks on her neck betrayed what had just happened. Oh, there wasn't much going on at the company today, so I left right at closing time, I replied flatly. Camila nodded awkwardly. I see. Noticing my gaze still fixed on her neck, she hurried upstairs and changed into a turtleneck sweater. Around 7, Declan and Emmett returned home one after another. Emma, I want to quit my job, Emmett said tentatively while eating. In my previous life, he had also brought up quitting at this time, saying he wasn't happy at the company. After our parents died, he became my only family, so I arranged for him to work at my company. But shortly after my death, he and Camila joined forces to take over my business, turning him into a successful entrepreneur. Fine, go ahead and quit, I said casually. Hearing this, Camila's face showed a hint of smugness, and she exchanged glances with Emmett. Emmett said, Emma, no matter where else I work, no one appreciates my talent like you do. So maybe. Before he could finish, I put down my fork coldly and interrupted, maybe you should go beg on the streets. Emmett's face immediately darkened. What kind of talk is that? Emmett is actually thinking of you. How can a woman like you manage such a big company with only Declan's help? You need more men to help you run it properly, Camila said while peeling a shrimp for me. But remembering her intimate moments in bed earlier, even this shrimp made my stomach turn with disgust. My company isn't short on staff right now, I responded coldly, shutting down all their subsequent arguments with that one sentence. Emmett angrily threw down his fork and walked away. In the past, I would have definitely chased after him to make amends. But now, living a second life, I wouldn't do that anymore.